Hi friends, this is NMK Vijay and welcome to my YouTube channel Stock Surfers for analyzing the stocks. I already did in the part 1 for Nifty, Bank Nifty, and followed by all the individual stocks up to Acher. So now it is a part 2. So a lot of people are expecting that nearly the 30 minutes video like that they are asking. So just for that suggestion I just did for that two part as a part 1 and part 2. Let's try this week, and after that I will look the response, and then I will do it on one or two videos like that. So this is part 2, and after that HR, and we are starts from Kestrel. So this is before we get into that part 2 analysis. This is my disclaimer, so read carefully, and we will move on to that Kestrel. So yeah, it's recording. So in the Kestrel, what I thought is it could be a 1 2, so 3 4 and 5. So I'm looking from here itself for the second wave to the downside, but it's not yet happened. So that means whether we are in the WXY formation. So how it will, because I'm not expected this move here. I expected from here itself it not to break, but if it is also broke the high also, I am expecting this kind of wave formation for the flat, irregular flat, and then again it is going to the make a high for that next third wave, or if it is a C wave. So right now, and this is an invalid for the irregular flat formation, because if it is a wave 2 here and it's already crossed the 1618. So if it is an alternative view, so that is why I have already marked this as a wave A. So this could be a wave B, and this could be a W. It's ended here. It's a B, C is a W ended here. So this whole thing becomes a X in a running flat, or expanded flat. It's already broken the high, and this already broken the low. So this become a B, C. So this could be become a Y also. So from here we may expect the three-way structures for the continuity for the X wave. From here I'm expecting, so it could be maybe one more high is also possible at 156 like that. After that I need rejections for that three-way rejections, X wave, for like this kind of wave formation for the next continuation for the upper trend. So we are nearly reaching this previous resistance zone here. So now we can make it this as a previous resistance zone, and still we are in that zone. So one more wave to the high is also possible. After that I'm getting rejections, so this may again retested this zone. I'm expecting this zone. So whether it is going to this zone or it's little bit here in this zone, the previous it's got bounced here in this zone. So the 135, after once if it is reached that 160 zone, we may get a rejected for the nearly 20% in that complex corrections, or like this kind of correction for that X wave, for the Y wave. So the next target is I'm looking for this nearly 175 to 180 zone. So this is the Castrol, and next we will move on to the Apollo tires. Same, and I'm expecting whether this is a 1 2 3 4 5 is got completed, means I'm expecting one more way to the downside if it didn't break the high. If it breaks the high again, I am expecting the irregular flat formation. So until that, now we can move this to again this zone. So nearly 175 I'm expecting. So it may come or may not come, let's see, because it's already past this 78.6. I think so we are in that zone of 78.6 exactly here. So now that is why we got rejected. So again it may retest this already the 50% near to that. So I'm expecting one more wave to the downside to break this low, to make a ABC corrections for this uptrend. So let's see whether this is the wave 1, and I'm looking for the wave 2 in the three-way structures, and then again wave 3 can continue for that upper side. So the next is JK Tire and Industries. same plan, no change here. But one thing is I need to explain you here is previous I took it this as a ABC1, ABC2, ABC3 and ABC is a 4. So I'm looking for that that diagonal pattern of corrections. But there is a one more option here is it could be a leading diagonal of A, B, C. So this whole thing become a B, C is a A. So this could be a B, and again she is suited. So now this could be a W, X, or it's going to make a one more high to break this high, and after that it could be an irregular flat, or if it didn't break the high, it has to break this low. So then that will become a regular flat for wave X. So this is why I'm expecting here, but it is not looking like an impulsive wave to the upper side here. So whether if it is a 1, this could be a 2, means this is not so satisfied, but equities are doing like that. It could be again grinding like this kind of wave formations and keep grinding on like a snails, and then it will shoot to the target also. So anyway, if I'm looking for that three-way structures to the downside, whether it is making a diagonal, sorry, it can make a triangle also here for the X way. So if it is a W, X can make a triangle or irregular flat if it breaks the high, or if it is didn't break the high, it can chances for make a to break this low. So next is all IT stocks, HCL Technologies, and I have already presented my view here at that time. That is my view. So there is a chances for one more low, and I already bought the partial at 926. Sorry, yeah, and 875 for the as per my previous trade plan. So I booked that nearly in this zone. I booked the profit, and one more thing, it's also I have updated that Cummins, I think so. Yeah, that I will see you later. So what I bought here, I booked the profit because I'm not so satisfied with this movement. It's looking like all three ways, 1 2 3, again the drop, and again it's looked like 1 2 3, and again the three-way structures. So let's I already bought at 926, and again I bought at something at in this zone partially. So let's move on to book the profits at least some what I bought at that lower range. So let's move and let's see some money in the table. So my view is it is going to break the high, but whether it is moving as a three-way structure, so I booked the profit little bit. So let's wait for that. And next is Vipro and Infosys. Yeah, Wipro, it's looking like a wedge formation here, and this is going to end of the trend, like think so. 1 2, so 3 4 and 5. So it is in that end of the trend. So I don't know whether how it is going to make this, because what I said in the previous also, it's doing the same thing. So whether this is a 1 2 3 and another one more way three-way structures for that fourth wave, or it is going to end and it going to drop also, aggressive drop. It can happen because in my waypoint is a 1 2 3 4 5 is got ended. So let's see. And Infosys, same plan, I'm expecting a rejection. This is also one ABC is correction over, another ABC is correction over. So I'm looking for a one more bigger ABC. So in all that IT stocks, I'm looking for the downtrend, but only the HCL I'm looking for that little bit down because of that three-way structure formation in the HCL. So next we will move to the banking sectors. So DCB Bank, it's a perfectly I expected from here for the five-way structures, but this is the end of the five-way structure here, and it is did a triangle in the fourth wave. It's exactly a triangle. So 1 2 3 A B C D E is a triangle, and fifth wave is already got completed. So this is a five-way structure, or this is a A B C. So this is a W, and this is the X A, and one more wave to that downside in the three-way structure to retest this, and again it may bounce for this. ABC is a W, X, ABC for the Y, and again if it is a complex correction, it can drop like this. Otherwise, if it is a triangle, it can continue in this range bound zone, and this is the A, and B will maybe a triangle. So the next is SBIN. So SBI I'm looking for one more way to the upper side is possible for the 5 ways complete the structure, and beyond that I already said whether this is the third, and I'm looking for here to that one more drop in as an irregular flat, and then again it can shoot exactly it did the same, but I didn't get any rejections there. And first target as I said it's reached the 390 zone, and nearly now it's make a new high also. So now one more high is also possible. It's nearly 460 to 455 like that. And after the 5 way structures got completed, the whole 1 2 3 4 5 the A is completed. So the A means we are in that Y wave in the daily time frame. So this is the W and this is the X wave. So we completed the A. So after the A is completed, we are looking for the B wave for the complex corrections. So nearly the again the 300 zone. So if it is the B wave structures, if it comes to the 300 zone, we can buy that. But let's see whether if it is in 450 means nearly we are expecting that 30% correction, right? So let's see this how it's going to move from here onwards, because I took it this 1 2 3 and the rest of all the banks is still in that consolidation mode. So how it only the SBN it's going to move, that is a question mark for me. So for example, see HDFC Bank, it's in the same triangle formation. I'll just unhide all those things. So still we are in that same pattern. HDFC, Axis Bank. So the same pattern I'm looking for here. And Kotak is not yet moved also. It's still there. It's struggling there. So this bank sectors, it's looking something for me. It looks like a drop maybe occur. And one thing is RBL Bank and DCB. It's a little bit movement is there. RBL and it's good. RBL and DCB is moved a lot of things. So now the RBLC from 180, it's already did a 222. So nearly it's a 25% move is there already. So now I am expecting one more wave. After that, the 5 ways is completed, or what I'm trying, see this is a W and this is the X, so this could be an ABCY, this could be a X, and again it may continue if it didn't make a 5-way structure. So there is a chances for making one more new low also in a 3-way structures for nearly in this zone 150 zone. But let's see, because I am expecting in SBI in the 20 to 25% and Axis Bank in consolidation, Kotak is in consolidations. So this is not correlations, because see that those banks are in correlations, and RBL and DCB it's moved great. So next is it's transport. So these are all not in our watch list. Just I did all those things as per my watch list up to the Maruti and Eicher in that part 1. After that the Castrol, I did all those things now. So after this I don't have any watch list. Just I will show you that what I'm doing in the mid caps something for GATT. One second. GATT. One second. I think it's a slow. Just reload it. GATI. Yeah. See in the GATT also what I did from here, it could be a 3rd and 4th and 5th. So from here it looks like 1 2 3 4 5, and I said this is exactly that a trend line it's holding there, and you can exit as per my target is achieved. But even though it is still again moved to the higher aggressively, so and this is in that inside the channel itself it's traveling, and this is a 1 2, and as per this is a 3. So this could be a 4 also in this pattern. See 1 2 3 4 5. So this could be a 3rd, and this is the end of the 3rd also here, and it's not yet ended also. So this is the 4, and still one more wave to the higher side, again making a one more low and to like this. At that time this will become like this channel. As of now I didn't change, so after that this could be changed like this. So this 1 2 3 4, and this is travels in the channel. After once the 3rd wave is completed, as per my view it's a 160 zone. So this will become the bigger one, or A. This is the B or C, sorry, this is the B or 2. So whether this is the end of the C wave, we may see a aggressive move to the downside for the three-way structure. Otherwise, if it is a fourth wave, we can make a triangle or whatever that the fourth wave is the Elliott wave is a famous and it's a very beautiful structure. I like that triangle. So whether it could be a triangle or irregular flat like that. So something is hanging, I think so, in trading view. It's not moving. Auto is not, yeah, it's done. So where my target is Gatti is going to break this. So I think it may took another year also, but my long-term view is it's a maybe it can be another. See, this is a major resistance zone where now we are now. So again, it may get to three-way rejections. It could again travel to that 180 to 190 zone. So this is the major resistance zone. So once after that, there will be a three-way structure. So that could be a 1, 2, and 3 and 4. It's going to shoot to over the previous high. So that is my view. So let's move. And the next one is calm. I already yeah, calm. Then I already finished the first part. So now we can move on to the Mahindra and Mahindra Finance. Yeah. So Mahindra Finance, it's looks like at the nearly that 50% drop, I think so, from here, or yes, exactly the 50% drop. And it's looking like whether it is going to shoot from here or it is making one more complex corrections, but I'm in the buy side. That's it. And Mahindra and now ABFRL, that is also a good move. I thought it may drop from here itself in this median line. I looked like this to catch this, but it's again it bounced from here itself. So whether it is going to make a one more high or it is going to make an irregular flat like this, but all the equities it's looking like a bullish only. So whether what we have to look is where we need to enter at the right zone. That is the thing. Otherwise you can enter the partially. Buy a partial of 25% to 30% without knowing anything if it is a bullish, and another partial at the right zone. So the next is JK paper, that is also showed at last week. It's all mid cap. It's doing performance very good. And here, see, I expected that irregular flat pattern. So let's see whether this is the third wave or the fifth wave is ended at 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in that expanding ending diagonal. It's not a diagonal, it's a 5 wave structures, and the C wave can overlap here in this like this. So just I will remove this. Yeah. So whether it is in the wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, and this is the wave 4 and wave 5, and so this is the, it could be a chances for end of the fourth wave, fifth wave also. Otherwise, if it is still there, again it may do. Yeah, see, a lot of times I'm looking only for the irregular flats. A lot of times in the FX it's doing like that, but sometimes it is making the equity. So but equity, it's looking like a simple corrections is happening, and again it can shoot. See, in the fourth wave, if it is a forex and if it is a commodities, it can do a complex corrections and then it can go for that next move. But here in equities, it's looking like a very sharp drop, and that will be, you have to count it and we have to accept for the wave 1 or sorry, wave 2 or wave 4. So like that, whether it is going to make an irregular flat for wave 4 or this is the end of the wave 4 and we already did the wave 5, it's uh, it's like a very tough to judge here according to the wave pattern. See, the wave 1 is equal to, it's already did, and as per that Elliott wave, here is the wave 0 to wave 3 and the rejection for the wave 4, and that's 38.2 and 61.8, right? That is the target. So it's already did the 5-way structure here. So one more way is also possible. So whether this is the end of the trend means it's a 5-way structure is got completed, and the next in 3-way structure, ABC structure, we need to buy. So let's move on to I think Finolex, that is also achieved my target, and I have already, sorry, what's happened here, Finolex, yeah, it's already achieved my target. So whether I am looking from here itself drop, and see what happened, that it's a very huge spike here in this. See, after this wave A, we need to mark this as a A. Now we are expecting the B wave. It's already spiked here. See, this is the end of the X, and this is the 5-way structure of B. We are expecting this as to drop in a 3-way structure, but it's a spike. It's already reached this zone. See, it's a 1 2 3 4 5, or it's a B C, whatever can we calculate, but the already 50% retracements did for that wave 2. So how we calculate this, whether it is still the wave 2 or we are in the wave 3, or it is going to make on one more complex corrections for the wave 2. So as of now, the wave A is also completed, and wave B, maybe the B wave was also completed, and we are in the C wave. So we miss this kind of entries here in the spike. So the next, if it is a ended, means the next zone is nearly 627. So we need to catch this. At least we can buy a partial, and if it is the 3-way structures, then we can go for that next for the 690 zone. So next we can move for Aster DM. Aster DM also, it's got finished in the 3-way structure what I expected. So now we are expecting the one more wave to the downside for the second wave, or it is the end of the second wave. We are in the third wave. That sorry. So we can wait for that, whether this is the end or start for the third wave. So next is Amara Raja. So Amara Raja is also, it's did that exactly the here that consolidation zone, and I'm expecting that wave at least to the 900 zone. I'm expecting. So it may do one more low also, but I'm expecting the 900 zone. So next is IOC. IOC also, sorry, it's a little bit that the throat infection, I think so. So here is a wave 1, here is a wave 2. What I thought is that the 3 and 4. So after this, I'm expecting to the downside for the second wave, but it's already extended, means whether it is going to make a this kind of like the third wave 1 2 3 4 5, and this is the 1 2 3 4 and 5. So it could make that one more drop like here, and it can continue for this also. So like that it can do for that 1 2 3 4 5 in the 3-way structures extended in the third wave, sorry, 5-way structures in the third wave. So 1 2 3, and after that the fourth wave and fifth wave can shoot for that 150. So next is Parag, that is also moved, I think so, Parag milk. And still I'm expecting the one more way to the downside. So whether it is looking like, for me it's a 5-way structures to make. So whether it is going to make a 5-way structures from here, or it is making a triangle and then it can make a one more way to the upper side. But even though that previous resistance zone is already hit the target of 150, now I'm expecting the 3-way structures to again enter my position. So I finished I think so, it's now, it's already yeah, 23 minutes, and previous I did as a half an hour, so it's sufficient for this week. So next week we will do as a part 1 part 2 like this, or I can combine like that previous what I did in the 1 hour chart like that. So let's see in the next 15 days, because the market is not moving anywhere, and it's weekly is not, it's looking like very bored. Again and again I need to talk like the same thing. So 15 days once I will do that. So we will see in the next 15 days. Until then, this is NMK Vijay, and have a nice day and nice profitable week to everybody. So thanks a lot. Have a nice day.